charming carriage ride and the unmistakable clip-clap of a horse's shoes on downtown streets. It's the soundtrack to a typical summer day in Victoria, only this spectacular day is actually in October.
Are you ladies interested in a horse and carriage ride?
You have to admit, if you like the sun, late summer and early fall on the South Island has been amazing, and it's meant an extra few dollars in the pockets of local tourist operators.
Okay, thank you.
Thank God for the weather this time of year. It has extended the season, and having worked here forever and ever, this is probably the nicest September and beginning of October I've seen.
And Bruce Wright has seen a lot of seasons in Victoria. He's been helping visitors tour the city since 1964.
Usually at this time of the year, we're not running as many horses and carriages, maybe coming out on weekends, but this year, because of the weather, we're out here full time.
But he says the great summer weather hasn't meant a surge in business for tally-ho carriage tours. He says visitors are still hanging on to their wallets, making for a good summer, but not a great one.
I think it's strictly economics. I think people are probably staying closer to home, people not coming quite as long. Will it ever be like the heyday? We hope so.
And Tourism Victoria says those glory days of a few years ago likely won't be back anytime soon.
We're in a situation where our economies globally are really not going to change that much in the next few years. So I think that we have to expect that this is the way things are. And in that realm, especially in comparison to some of the other parts of our province, we've done well.
Big economy here, of course, is the United States of America, and until their economy kicks up decent again, which isn't going to happen here in 6 months or a year, it's going to take them a while. We're going to see it slowly, gradually increase, but it's going to take some time.
And at the Royal BC Museum, where the weather doesn't matter, summer 2012 was pretty good. From May to September, the museum saw 15% more visitors compared to the same period last year. And June was a surprisingly good month, a luxury not shared in the rest of the city.
June is more of a month where you hope for some good weather for that last-minute trip from Seattle to Vancouver. We didn't have that.
And when the nice weather did arrive, it coincided with several summer festivals like the Buskers, which, as it turns out, was a huge draw for visitors.
Get set, go!
The curious thing about the Buskers Festival is that almost half of those people came from out of town, but more importantly, 22% of those people came specifically for that festival. So it's a very clear case of that if that festival doesn't exist, there's a good chance those people aren't here.
Speaking of festivals, certainly that would be certainly I'd like to see more and more of the city to promote, because it does generate a lot more of the traffic around the harbour. Anytime you got traffic, brings more people in, everybody's getting excited, and it's just more energy around the harbour, which is always nice to see.
There was also more money to spend on marketing this year, thanks to a 1% destination marketing fee collected by 20 downtown hotels. Tourism Victoria says the city reaped the benefits in July, August, and September.
Hi folks, we offer a little guided tour of the Victoria here today.
And with the summer weather coming to an end, next year is looking bright already, at least early on in the year. The World Men's Curling Championships slide into Victoria in late March. In Victoria, I'm Nikki Ewanyshyn.